Feel free to keep eating while I talk. We're good? Okay. Welcome everyone to the Realtors Association of York and Adams County's Awards and Installation Breakfast. And as you can tell, this event looks a little bit different this year than it has in years past. Instead of a room filled with 200 of our favorite Realtor members, we only have with us today the members of the RAYAC Board of Directors and a few select guests. But this is my absolute favorite event that we do each year, because it is a time of celebration of our treasured members and a time when we usher in and welcome our brand new leadership team. And I want to thank all of you who are joining us on Facebook Live and YouTube Live this morning, because it is such a very special and treasured event. And I do think that this event is probably, even though you couldn't all join us in person this year, is probably even more special because of everything that this association and our members had to overcome in 2020. But as is our tradition, we themed this year's event around our incoming president. And we are so excited to welcome our 2021 president, Tina Llorente, to take over the leadership role of this association. But for those of you who don't know, Tina has a master's degree in art and architectural history. And her absolute favorite architect is Frank Lloyd Wright. So all of you who are here today have been gifted a votive at your table from the Frank Lloyd Wright collection in honor of Tina. So you can take a little piece of that home with you today. Also, one of Tina's big passions is cooking. So Tina, the board and I have been scheming behind your back, and we have created the RAYAC Leadership Team Cookbook, which is filled with all of our favorite family recipes that we wanted to share with you. But since we are sharing that with you and with each other, now you have to make all of the recipes that are in the book, and when we can finally do more in-person events, you need to bring them to all of us and share it with us so we can all partake in all of our favorite family recipes. Excellent. So, also for all of you in the room, you have a single white rose at your table. And that's to take with you home here today, because the white rose symbolizes a new journey. And you're all about to embark on a new journey on this RAYAC leadership team, and we want you to take that with you as a sign of good things to come in 2021. So, to kick off this morning, I would ask that you all rise and join me as we honor our country and pledge allegiance to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. And now we have a little message from the CEO of Bright MLS, Brian Donnellan, to share with all of you.
Hello all, I am Brian Donnellan, President and CEO of Bright MLS. I wish I could be there with you today to celebrate this wonderful occasion. On behalf of all of us at Bright, I want to say congratulations to Tina Llorente and the entire 2021 leadership team. I also want to thank Heather Krieger for her outstanding leadership in 2020, one of the most challenging years on record. We look forward to working together with you as we continue to navigate these uncharted waters. We'll get through this together and we'll come out stronger. Best of luck and congratulations again to the incoming 2021 Realtor Association of York and Adams County's leadership.
It is now my honor to introduce our 2020 and outgoing immediate past president, Heather Krieger.
All right, thank you, Shauna. And good morning, RAYAC members. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join us as we celebrate the incoming board and also all of our award winners. Again, I am Heather Krieger, your 2020 board president. So I'm here today to kind of say my final piece, as this is the last RAYAC event that I will be involved in as part of the leadership team. I have been serving on this board for the past 5 years in different capacities, and my term is officially over. So I'm here to say goodbye. I've been your secretary, your vice president, your immediate past president, and then back to president in 2020. So this is a bit bittersweet for me today, but it is time for the new leadership to come in and take over, and I'm okay with that. So I wanted to share some of my favorite aspects of being involved with the association over these last few years. I've had the opportunity to work very closely with the RAYAC staff. I've had the opportunity to work with so many Realtor colleagues and our affiliate members, and have built some friendships and business relationships that I probably wouldn't have had I not taken this position. So I'm very thankful for that. Being able to see the inner workings of the association, being a part of something special, being involved in a group who really is genuinely looking out for their members' interests, and also enhancing the Realtor brand in the community really has been something very special for me. And I feel like I've been a small piece of something much larger than myself, and that really, really, really has brought me a ton of joy over these last couple of years. So I've had the opportunity to work with so many wonderful people, and there are so many that there are too many to call out, but I wanted to name out a few. The first being my very good friend, Jerry Austin, who is probably most of the reason I'm standing here today. Some of you may not know this, but Jerry came to me and asked me if I would participate on the board, and had he not done that, I may not be standing here today. Jerry was with me while I was campaigning, and he was always very supportive, always believed in me, and I'm just very thankful for our friendship. And so Jerry, if you're listening, I appreciate you, I thank you. I couldn't have done this without you, buddy. Tony Thomas, Deb Goodling, and Ken Worley, who were the past presidents during my term. You know, Tony was amazingly perfect during the beginning stages of Bright MLS. Deb brought a flair and fun to a time of uncertainty, and Ken brought a certain level of grace and calm during a very tumultuous time of this association, you know, probably one of the most tumultuous years we've seen up until 2020 anyways. And so I appreciate their leadership, because I feel like I've had the opportunity to grow as a leader myself, watching them take their leadership roles. And of course, Shauna. I feel so privileged to have gotten to work with Shauna over these years. She is so knowledgeable and attentive and thorough, and she really, really does care about the members and RAYAC and the real estate industry as a whole. And I feel like I'm a better person for knowing you, Shauna. But all good things must come to an end. And so, again, I'm very thankful for this experience and the opportunities that I've had to learn and grow, and become a better professional in this industry that we all love so much. But it was very bittersweet to say goodbye. Ken Worley told me that, you know, he felt a little sadness after his time of presidency ended. And Ken, if you're watching, you can laugh at me, because now I totally understand what you were talking about. And I know you're going to laugh at me because I laughed at you. So have at it, buddy. I'm taking so many special memories with me. You know, we've had so many heated, passionate debates around the board table. There were so many wonderful celebrations. There were a lot of good laughs. There were a lot of moments of head scratching, going, really? Like, we're here? Like, especially in the last 10 months as COVID has taken over our lives. There were so many good deeds done, and so many times that we had to celebrate, and it was amazing to be a part of that, and I really, really do appreciate that. So I want to end by saying thank you to every one of the board members, past and present. A special thanks to Selina Robinson, Mary Price, Lisa Myers, and Lee Garland, whose terms also ended in 2020. All of the committee chairs and committee members, and most definitely the entire RAYAC staff for all of your hard work, your energy, your care, your thoughtfulness, your support through these years, and to the membership for being a part of my amazing journey. And Tina, congratulations on assuming this role as president. I hope that you look back on your time with positive memories and excitement. I hope you grow as much as I did. You are a rock star, and I know that you're going to be awesome. I have full faith in you that you're going to be amazing. So happy 2021, everyone. It is now my pleasure to introduce the RAYAC solicitor, Mr. Peter Ruth, to perform the installation of our officers and directors.
Thank you, Heather. Good morning, everybody. Just before I get started, as a true confession, this is the first time I've actually, I think, done this at this kind of formal setting. I do it for everybody, all the directors who are in the board meeting, as everybody knows, at our January meeting. So I just want to say thank you to everybody, especially Tina, for giving me the opportunity. I hope it is not speaking to her inability to get somebody maybe more qualified or with a little bit more, pull in the community, but I'll take what I can get at this point. So thank you for that. But honestly, now it is my honor to introduce to everybody your 2020 officers and directors. Please, when I call your name, if everybody will stand and then remain standing at your table. Patricia Carey, Bridget Floyd, Nathan Krotzer, Al Osorin, Simon Overmiller, Brad Schaefer, Reed Weinbaum, Tony White, your 2021 Secretary, Melinda Ippolito, your 2021 Treasurer, Ed Bender, 2021 Vice President, Elle Hale, and your 2021 President, Tina Llorente. You are about to assume a role that will no longer classify you all as private citizens, but instead as public servants. You are now identified as officers and directors of your association, committed to the best interests of the public and to the welfare of your members. As new officers and directors, you are now entering a new adventure in camaraderie, friendship that only comes through service, sharing, and cooperation with each other. The secret to living is the art of giving, and so to you this year comes the privilege of giving and learning that lasting happiness comes through the investment of your time and your unselfish interest in the lives of others. Will you all raise your right hands if you're able, and repeat, actually you don't have to repeat after me till the end, I won't bore you with that because it is rather long, but just after I say everything, we'll ask you if you do so swear or affirm. So do you so solemnly and sincerely swear or affirm that you will administer the office to which you have been elected to the best of your ability and judgment, in conformity with the bylaws of the Realtors Association of York and Adams Counties, and the Constitution of the state and national associations, that you will adhere to and enforce the Realtor Code of Ethics, that you will uphold and enforce the provisions of the Pennsylvania licensing law and the rules and regulations of the Pennsylvania State Real Estate Commission, that you will, in all of your acts, be governed by the principles of honesty, justice, and fair play, and in every manner possible endeavor to promote and safeguard the best interests of the citizens of our Commonwealth, the high purposes of this association, and the welfare of its membership. Do you so swear or affirm? If so, answer, I do. You may now lower your hands. I do hereby proclaim each of you as a duly elected and officially installed officer or director of the Realtors Association of York and Adams Counties. Madam President, the stage is yours. Congratulations, everybody. And your 2021 President, Tina Llorente.
Thank you, Peter. Good morning, everyone. I wish the room was full of 200 and some more people, but we'll take what we can get today, right? At least we're not stuck at home. Well, the mission statement of RAYAC is to be an advocate for real property rights, promote high standards of professionalism, and support the success of our members. Nothing is a waste of time if you use the experience wisely, said Auguste Rodin, one of my favorite artists. Robert Frost said, life goes on. None of us could have expected the challenges of 2020, but we realtors are incredibly resilient and creative entrepreneurs and will continue to step up to obstacles this year. Think of all the things we have been through in the last year and the skills we have learned. We will take control of what we can control in 2021. Therefore, let's take advantage of those factors that we can control. Be fluid, be flexible, seek knowledge and education. Get involved. Let's broaden the organization. Let's network. Step up. Let's bolster our individual businesses. We hit a low in interest rates 16 times in 2020. Interest rates will continue to be low probably through 2022, 23. And we have a hot and strong seller's market. Decentralization of populations moving out of the urban areas to more rural areas like ours is happening, and people are transferring unused vacation money to outdoor living spaces and renovation of homes, providing this is going to be an amazing year for real estate. So how is your business doing? Is it thriving? Are you taking advantage of all the benefits that RAYAC provides? Do you know who to text with questions? Do you know who to email, be they staff or your leadership team? I want to thank the 2021 Board of Directors, committee chairs, committee volunteers, event attendees when we can have in-person events again, all the brokers, and our membership at large for their honesty, professionalism, and grit. Our affiliates' perspective is valuable and necessary for RAYAC. Whether you are in property management, residential, or commercial real estate, we are all Realtor members. Our skills improve our community and simultaneously our organization. This year, invest some time on your business, not just in your business. Sign up for the PAR business meetings next week. They're virtual, they're easy to attend, they're free, and very informative. Get a designation. Volunteer at your office to mentor a newer agent. We succeed by helping others. Whether they are buyers, sellers, or other agents, we are stronger when we work together. Let's build momentum this year. I wish you all personal health, continue to wear your masks, wash your hands often, wipe down properties and lock boxes. Call, text, email me, or any member of the board this year, and have a great 2021. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce the 2021 RAYAC Foundation President, Selina Robinson. And Shauna.
Thank you, Tina. We're nothing if not flexible. Selina Robinson is our 2021 RAYAC Foundation president, but she had a sinus procedure which is preventing her from speaking today, so I'm going to pinch hit just for a moment here. So we wanted to talk about the positive news and impact that the RAYAC Foundation has had on our community in 2020, despite a worldwide pandemic. Unfortunately, the foundation had to cancel all of their normal fundraising events due to COVID-19 and our lack of ability to get together in person. But we decided to pivot, and we were able to kick off a virtual 5K as a part of our campaign that ran throughout the year, in addition to our 20 for 20 campaign, in which we asked all of our RAYAC members to consider making a $20 donation to help out the foundation's efforts. Thanks to all of our generous members, our affiliate members who contributed, the foundation was able to raise $20,000 and awarded $20,000 in 2020 to 11 housing-related charities throughout York and Adams counties. It's absolutely incredible that during a pandemic, we were able to raise that much money. So we awarded funds to the Bridge of Hope, Cornerstone Youth Home, Crispus Attucks, Hoffman's Homes for Youth, House of Hope in York, Ms. Bobby's Place, New Hope Ministries, Servants, Veterans Helping Hand, the YWCA of Hanover, and the YWCA of York. These organizations do incredibly important work in our community, and we are so proud to be a part of the foundation that knows the importance and has helped them out to achieve their mission. And 2021 is going to be another challenging fundraising for us as well. But we are very hopeful, and we plan to hold our golf outing event. And we have more details. We're working on it right now, but this is our largest fundraiser that we do every year, and we hope you can all come out and join us and participate, and look forward to those details in 2021. So we thank you, all of you who have supported the foundation in the 20 for 20 campaign. Let's keep that moving forward into 2021. No reason to stop. If you want to up it to $21 in 2021, we will take it. So thank you so much for your continued support, and the foundation wouldn't be able to do what we do without it. All right. Thank you, Selina. And now it is my pleasure to introduce everybody's favorite Political Affairs Committee Chairman, Mr. Kim Moyer.
Good morning. Thank you for that. Nice introduction. First, I'd like to say to all of the Ravens fans and Steelers fans out there that the Green Bay Packers, my team, is still in the championship, and you can root for them Sunday afternoon. So. But good morning. My name is Kim Moyer, and I'm here to say thank you for your investment in RPAC in 2020. It's actually been pretty amazing with the year that we had, but with your generous support, we raised $29,311 for RPAC. Thank you. Over 26%, excuse me, of RAYAC members invested in RPAC in 2020. Now, I'm sure you'll remember my goal is always to try to get over 50%. So can you imagine, at just 26%, we raised almost $30,000. That's quite incredible. And a lot of the reason for that is there's 104 RAYAC members invested $99 or more to RPAC. So that's a great number, 104. This shows true leadership and commitment from these members on the importance of RPAC to the real estate industry. RPAC has elevated the Realtor brand by giving property owners a voice. Our success in the 2020 RPAC campaign will be vital as we go into the 2021 election season. Yes, believe it or not, elections continue on and on. And we also need your money year after year. I know, I'm sure you get tired of hearing it, but it's the way our system works, and we need the money to continue to find friendly realtor candidates, particularly in our county and our municipal governments. And we've been very successful with that. We have a lot of great candidates out there that support our realtor values. I also have the honor this morning of announcing the winners of the RPAC Office Challenge. If you remember how that works, we have small offices, which are 1 to 4 members, medium offices 5 to 14 members, large offices 15 to 34, and then extra large is 35 plus. Excuse me. Okay, offices in each category were in competition with one another to collect the highest per capita contributions to RPAC. We will be presenting awards to the top 3 offices in each category. As I read the names, the pictures of the office winners will be displayed on the screen. Now, just to remember, as we collect this money, it's by the end of November of each year. So if you contributed after November, that's obviously going to be now in 2021. So, small offices. Third place, we had York HG Properties. Second place was Jim Warfield Realty. And first place, with a total of $1,000 for RPAC, was Brown Appraisers. Medium offices, third place, RE/MAX Pinnacle. Second place, Assist to Sell Keystone Realty. And first place, with $250 raised, but $41.67 per capita, Property Management Unlimited. Moving to large offices, we have third place, Berkshire Hathaway North Hanover office. Second place, Rock Commercial Real Estate. And first place, with a total of $2,797 raised for our PAC, with $103.59 per capita, Berkshire Hathaway Cinema Drive office. Extra large offices. We have third place, Remax Quality Services. Second place, Berkshire Hathaway East York office. And first place with $2,615 raised at $46.70 per capita, Berkshire Hathaway West York office. So, once again, I thank you all so much for this challenging year. I think we did a great job, even for the circumstances. And I'd like to thank Heather for her services, and Tina, congratulations, and hope you have a wonderful year, and all the board of directors. We look forward to a wonderful 2021. So one last big round of applause for all our office winners and contributions this year for our PAC. And everyone, as Tina said earlier, stay well, stay healthy, and it's my privilege to bring Tina back to the stage. Tina, have a great day.
Thanks, Kim. Wow, it was nice to see some diversity there with property management, commercial, and residential. So we'll see if next year we can add a little bit more diversity to those different offices. So I challenge every office out there, if you weren't seen, next year, it's your year. All right, leadership scholarships. I'd like to recognize our 2 scholarship recipients, although they couldn't be here with us today because of the situation. Jennifer Clemens with Berkshire Hathaway was awarded the Leadership York Scholarship, and Stacy White with Coldwell Banker was awarded the Leadership Hanover Scholarship. Both ladies have started their respective programs this past fall, and we look forward to seeing them grow in their service to their respective communities. Thanks, ladies. Congratulations. Now I have the distinct honor of recognizing our members who have achieved 25 years as a realtor. According to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, the average length someone stays in a job is 4.6 years. These folks have really bucked the trend, and kudos to them. Here is a fun fact that when these individuals became a RAYAC member in 1995, the median home sales price in York County was $104,300, and today it is $200,000. An appropriate gift for a 25-year anniversary would be silver, but these members are receiving something even more valuable than silver, the Realtor R-Pin, 25 years. As I read their names, they will be recognized on the screen. Helen Fosnot, Judy Forey, George Karanicolas, Deb McManus, Bill Reaver, Cindy Starver, Janet Short, Drew Smith, Eric Trent, Bruce Van Dyke, Donna Walker, and Petula Yingling. This year, we also have the good fortune to recognize 3 members with Realtor Emeritus at the national or local level. let's take a stroll down memory lane to the year 1980. It was a leap year. Incumbent President Jimmy Carter was defeated by challenger Governor Ronald Reagan of California. Millions of viewers tuned into the TV soap opera Dallas to find out who shot JR. And I confess, I remember spending the next whole day in study hall discussing this and not studying. In real life, John Lennon was shot outside his New York apartment. It was an excellent year to be a Pennsylvania sports fan. The Pittsburgh Steelers won the Super Bowl, and the Philadelphia Phillies won the World Series. Yeah, there you go, Kim. In 1980, the interest rate was 13.74%. 14%. I bet when these Realtor Emeritus members were first getting started, they never could have imagined 40 years later the interest rate would be less than 3%. Crazy. In order to achieve Realtor Emeritus status by the National Association of Realtors, you have to have 40 consecutive years as a member of NAR with at least 1 year of service at the national level. In recognition of this achievement, these Realtor Emeritus members will no longer pay realtor dues at the national, state, or local level. We are fortunate to have that Realtor member with us today. Please join me in giving a warm round of applause for one of our board members, Patricia Carey. Come on up, Pat. Come on up. For you.
Thank you. That is so
Very
cool.
welcome. And the little rubies, there you go.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. In addition, we have 2 members who have received local Realtor Emeritus status. To achieve local Realtor status, you need to achieve 40 years consecutive as a member of RAYAC. In recognition of this achievement, these Realtor Emeritus members will no longer pay local RAYAC dues. As I read their names, they will be recognized on the screen. Cinda Neese and Dave Smith. Congratulations to everyone. Today we also want to take a moment to commemorate another milestone. This milestone we do not get to celebrate every year, but we are fortunate enough to have a member entering the 50-year club. I know. 50 years is really an extraordinary achievement. To put that into perspective, the York County Board of Realtors was founded in 1923, and we are celebrating 98 years of realtors in York County. These gentlemen have been a member for more than half the years the association has been in existence. So I want to first acknowledge those who have reached this mark a few years ago. The longest serving member who joined the association in 1965 is Rick Smith. Charlie Smith joined the association in 1968. Andy Collins, Bob Estill, and Patrick Sambaugh all joined the association in 1969. Today, we welcome our 6th member to that elite club. This gentleman joined the association in 1970. Please join me in honoring Jim Warfield, 50 years of membership. That's amazing. Please join me in welcoming our Executive Officer, Shauna Taroso, back to the stage.
Each president, through the years, has had to deal with their own unique set of issues and circumstances and have all left their personal touch on the association. All of their leadership has helped us grow and made us a better, stronger organization. And to each of them, we owe a debt of gratitude. And Heather Krieger's 2020 presidency was no exception to its uniqueness. Because, well, let's all be honest, we were here last year recognizing Heather for her service as our 2019 president. And I'm sure as Heather was standing here at that moment, she had no idea that she would be back here again and we would be recognizing her as our current outgoing RAYAC president. But because up to that point, Heather had done more than her fair share of service to the RAYAC Board of Directors through 2019. She started her service to RAYAC on the board in 2016, and she served as a secretary for 2 years, the vice president, and the president in 2019. She already made history, not only as our first RAYAC president who was a commercial practitioner, but our first RAYAC president who was a millennial. But then she made history again in 2020 by coming back and serving as president for a second time. When that vacancy arrived in the presidency position in 2020, Heather was called upon to step back into the role and lead this association through our most tumultuous year ever. A year when in-person real estate was shut down by 9 weeks by the government. A year when some members were left with no other options but to file for unemployment. A year when the rules coming down from the government felt that they were changing minute to minute, hour to hour, never knowing exactly what might be going on. A year when we totally had to revamp everything that the association does and become the backstop for the members to give them the guidance that they needed to navigate this crazy world of COVID-19. So as you can imagine, the role of president during this time period was not seen as the most desirable position to have. But when Heather was asked, she didn't hesitate. She immediately, yes, she was willing to serve us again. And that does not surprise me because that is who she is. She has always been dedicated to this association. She is the definition of a servant leader. She leads with a steady hand, but is never shy to say what needs to be said when it needs to be said in the perfect moment. She was the right person at the right time for this association and this historic moment of history, not once, but twice. Heather, I don't know what to say, except a sincere, heartfelt thank you. We could not have done and survived what we went through in 2020 without you. You've been such a good friend and a trusted partner to me. I will cherish our time together always, and I know it just doesn't end here. But from all of us, we owe you a great debt of gratitude and a thank you. So on behalf of the members here today and the staff of the Realtors Association of York and Adams County, I'd like to present you with our traditional gift of our presidential plaque and our appreciation for your service in 2020. Heather Krieger. Oh, that's in my eye, sorry. Thank you, Nika. Virtual hug. Heather, I'd like you to ask you to stay up here and present our YPN award. You got it.
Good job, Heather.
Ooh, thanks, guys. You're gonna make me cry today. I'm trying. I'm really working on this. Okay, so I have the honor to present the YPN award. In 2017, RAYAC established the Young Professional of the Year Award, recognizing an outstanding young realtor who is a well-rounded member of the community and actively engaged in RAYAC activities. The recipient must be a member of RAYAC who is aged 40 or under, and I was privileged to receive this award in 2017, and so I'm truly excited to present this award to this year's recipient because I've actually known this individual for a very, very, very long time, going back to middle school years. This individual has been a RAYAC member for 11 years. During his tenure, RAYAC has served on, he's served on the Golf Outing Committee, 80s Night Task Force, City Living Task Force, and the Strategic Implementation Task Force. In 2020, he completed his first year on the RAYAC Board of Directors, and I had the privilege of serving with him during this time. He is part of a very successful real estate team, a guru on social media, and like me, has an overwhelming love for the Eastern York County. It is my pleasure to present the Young Professional of the Year Award to my very good friend and colleague and fellow Wrightsvillian, Nathan Krotzer.
Thank you. Quick pose. Thank you so much.
And I believe, it's now my pleasure to bring Shauna Taroso back to the stage.
I have the privilege of presenting our next 3 awards. So as realtors, and our first up is our RAYAC Community Service Award. So as realtors, we know that we just don't sell homes, we sell our communities. And I'm proud to be a part of an organization that gives back to our community in such a big way each and every year. So we have many of our realtor members who are actively engaged in volunteer and service to our community in some way to make an impact to make York and Adams counties a great place to live, work, play, and learn. I have the distinct honor to present the 2020 Community Service Award. And this award is based on an outstanding contribution of a realtor to his or her local community, as well as being an active member of the Realtors Association of York and Adams counties. And I believe this year's recipient is very deserving of this recognition. Here are some of the highlights of their service to the community and also to RAYAC. She has been a member for 16 years. As an active member with the association, she's served us in a number of ways. In 2007, she was on the program social committee and the Habitat for Humanity Task Force. She recently completed 3 years of service on the RAYAC Board of Directors, and she is beginning her 2nd year on the RAYAC Foundation Board, and this year is serving as their president. But perhaps her most impactful involvement at RAYAC has been her service through the past 5 years, since 2015, as the chair of the Hands-On Helper Committee. As the chair of that committee, she led and developed York County's very first homeless outreach event. This event is truly a beautiful service to our community, where we bring together all of the homeless outreach providers in the entire community under one space, so that those individuals who are most at need for housing can go to one area and get all of the services that they need to improve their lives and get a hand up in our community. The past 5 years we've held this event. Unfortunately, we're unable to do that due to COVID-19 in 2020, but we have serviced under her leadership hundreds of members of our community and given them resources, given them food, helped them access shelter, given them driver's license, replacement birth certificates. Can you think of any other better way to truly have made a difference in a person's life? And she has done that for hundreds of individuals throughout the York County community in her leadership in this position. But outside of her involvement at RAYAC, she continues her servant leadership role, being the fundraising chairperson for the Hearts for Hunger food pantry in Southern York County. And this food pantry serves the southern part of our community with a monthly food distribution to those most at need. She has had outstanding involvement with RAYAC, outstanding involvement in her community, truly has made that difference to all of us. I can't think of anyone more deserving of this award. And so it's my honor to present the 2020 Community Service Award to none other than Selina Robinson. Selina? And in addition to the award Selina is receiving, we were so thankful and fortunate to be able to give a $200 contribution to the Hearts for Hunger food pantry in honor of Selina in recognition for her service to RAYAC this past year.
Thank you. They actually got it this week, so thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Sorry, okay. Next is my honor to hand out our I think I forgot this, sorry. I'm speaking and running the AV at the same time, and we're multiple hats. So next is my honor to present our Affiliate Appreciation Award. And RAYAC is proud to have 90 affiliate companies who give so much of their time and talents to our association and to help us all be successful. And to all of those affiliate members, we say a very big thank you. Each year, we recognize one individual with the Affiliate Appreciation Award, and the award is given to an affiliate member of the Realtors Association that has shown great enthusiasm and leadership for RAYAC. The award recipient is someone that has gone above and beyond the normal role as an affiliate member to support and promote the real estate industry for all of our members. And this past year was unprecedented, to say the least. And when I look upon this year, I can honestly say that our association and our members, and me personally, would not have been able to navigate our way without the trusted guidance and advice and expertise of our solicitor, Mr. Peter Ruth with Stock and Leader. I'm pretty sure the number of phone calls and emails that Peter received from the legal hotline were never higher than they were in 2020. He not only had to be the expert on everything real estate related, but now he had to be the expert on everything you need to do to safely operate a business during COVID-19, and also how to file unemployment and everything else in the gamut that he all of a sudden became a legal expert on as well. So he was always there providing that calm reassurance and everything that we need to know during this time. And I personally want to thank him for all of the late night emails that I sent you and phone calls they were always willing to take. He truly went above and beyond this past year. And when we talk to the members about the value and what they get as a member of RAYAC, one of the top things members always say to me, access to Peter Ruth and the legal hotline is one of the best things that we offer here at the association. So he's adding value to us every single day and is such an asset. So if that all wasn't enough to make him deserving of our Affiliate Appreciation Award, in December, right before we were getting ready to leave for the holiday break, I got the mail and I opened it up, and we had an completely unsolicited check from Stock and Leader for $1,000 to the RAYAC Foundation to end the end of the year. So for everything that you have done for us, thank you for everything that you've done for me personally. You've been such a great trusted advisor and friend these past 5 years. Could not have done 2020 without you. So the 2020 Affiliate Appreciation Award goes to Mr. Peter Ruth with Stock and Leader. I did not think you did. Do I look really short?
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you want to say anything?
Oh, well, yeah,
give
I
you
guess.
an
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, it's 2021 or 2020. I'm already into 2021. 2020 was quite an experience. And on top of all of that, on a personal note, I had my 3-year-old son. His daycare closed down in March permanently, so he is still home with my wife and I. We're both working remotely full time. So if anybody has any hotline calls, and the delay time might have been a little bit longer, that's not an excuse, but more of an explanation. But honestly, I greatly appreciate this. I can't take full credit. It's everybody at Stock and Leader, the full background that everybody has there. You don't just get me, you get everybody at Stock and Leader, and I really couldn't have done it without them. But I love what I do, and I hope that comes through with all of you, and I hope it has, given the fact that I think I've interacted with pretty much everybody here. So thank you again, honestly, greatly appreciate it. So thanks.
Congratulations. All right. Now, our last award of the morning, our Realtor of the Year. So this award is given annually to a realtor who has made outstanding contributions to the industry through their involvement at RAYAC and expended efforts to enhance the interests of their fellow realtors, their profession, and the real estate community at large. And this year's recipient has had extensive involvement at RAYAC, and her nominees indicated they couldn't think of anyone who was more deserving of this award in 2020 than her. And I personally couldn't agree more. And I've already gushed about her earlier this morning. And while it is extremely unusual for us to give this award to the immediate past president of the association, 2020 was an unusual year. After her extensive list of involvement at RAYAC over the last 11 years, she served on over 10 committees for multiple years, chaired many of those committees, 5 years of service on the board of directors, 2 years as a secretary, 1 year as the vice president, 2 years as the president. Literally, the only thing left for her to do in service to the association is take the next 3 years off, run again, and come back as treasurer. That's all she's left to do. So, it gives me incredible joy to announce the 2020 Realtor of the Year is Ms. Heather Krieger. There you go. One last one. Yep. Thank you. Did you want to say anything else?
Sure.
Okay, she's good.
All right, you all are going to get tired of seeing me, and I apologize. I don't know what to say. I'm thank you from the bottom of my heart. I actually can recall my very first time that I came to one of these events when I first started, when I was just a teenager. And I remember sitting at the awards and installation event in Hanover, and the Realtor of the Year was presented to the recipient that year. And I remember thinking, like, that has to be so cool. Like, you have to get to a point where you're like, you know, the recognition is amazing. It's got to feel great. And I just never thought I would be standing here. So thank you everybody. It's been a real ride, and I'm looking forward to my future. I don't know that I'll be back in 3 years, but you know, I will be around, so you know, feel free to give me a call if you need me, but I don't know if I'll be back in 3 years. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I want to thank all of you who took the time for joining us today via Facebook Live or via YouTube Live. We hope that you're going to have a really successful 2021. This is your leadership team. We're here to service you, add value, and help you generate the business that you need in York and Adams County in real estate. We wish you much good fortune, and we hope to see you at some point in 2021 in person at a live RAYAC event. Until then, take care, be well, be blessed.